I just had my Russian class and turns out the flight leaves just in 90 minutes. And I checked the time wrong. I was like, Indigo gives the flight tickets in a weird way. I was taking a look at the time when we reach New Delhi. It's 4:55, whatever, 5:50. So, yeah, that's what happened, and now we are rushing to the airport.
You checked your parents' ticket.
No, I was checking. Another day off. Dosa. This place ended up being not far at all from the place we were staying at. So it was just, I think, 850 meters. We took the taxi. The taxi in Mumbai has been so far very, very inexpensive. Was like just 65 Indian rupees. Exactly, no scamming. This is something that like we found not so nice in Vietnam, at least, like that everybody just wanted to take more money and stuff. But that was not the story here. Yes, sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Fancy.
Yeah.
You get a drink. You get. Well, how is this thing called? Yeah, I forgot.
Tikka.
Tikka. Tikka?
Tikka.
Tikka.
Tikka is the thing you eat, and this is tikka.
And then some necklace.
Adina had been banging on somebody else's door. Adina. We will find when the room numbers start again. Oh, that's really, really big. And we are on the normal side. So I'm going to try to do the room tour without sneezing because it's so cold here. I'm about to sneeze and move. This is the entrance essentially. We have a small place to put stuff. We have a pretty nice size.
You did not even say where we are.
Yeah, we are at the Taj, the old
Taj Palace Hotel.
Taj Palace Hotel. Here's a small place for hanging clothes, and there's an ironing board. TV, some stuff here. The water bottles look so interesting.
It's glass.
Okay. Then we have a massive, not massive, the one in Singapore was bigger, but this is also a decent size desk. Two armchairs, then we have bathroom with, I don't think it's
This looks fancy.
yeah,
Bathtub.
nice. It's
Shower.
interesting. But I fail to understand the hype. Oh.
And we have some complimentary food. But in the hotel we stayed the last 3 nights, it was 5-star. It was like half the price, but it was like definitely half the,
What, half
at
the price?
least.
140 euros per night. That's the most we would pay. Like sometimes in Europe, and you get much better rooms.
Yeah.
Even in Vietnam, we were paying 140 euros, and it was a massive apartment.
That's why I think Taj is still way better. You pay double, but you also get
Yeah.
double, triple the
I think
value.
if you want to kind of like keep your European standards in India, like you just have to spend a little bit more, actually a lot more, to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Look at this dude.
So this is my favorite soup in India, and that's called manchow soup. The guys are having the same, Barrett is already complaining it's too spicy. Everything is too spicy for him.
I want gulab jamun afterwards, right away. Jamun inside the manchosi, and then I can.
Yeah.
You eat the gulab jamun with this sugar. You
No.
put this here, and then you eat this, and then you.
That's gonna be like a sugar overload or something.
This is day 5 of our Mumbai trip. Last day today. We woke up early so we can go to the India Gate. I mean, it's right across the hotel. We're staying in Taj because during the day it is very, very crowded. So we wanted to go in the morning, take some photos.
See how many people ask Alina to take photograph with her because
I will not.
I was seeing so many people who are like, yeah, like, you know, there's a white person, let's take a photograph with them. So we got out now finally, and looks like we have to take a few turns, not so long ones, and then we are directly there. Alright, so this is also my first time visiting the Gateway of India. At the guy who was standing at the security, I was like, how do I get to the India Gate? And India Gate, of course, is in New Delhi. It's not in Mumbai. And this one is the Gateway of India. Right there is the place where we are staying. And we were supposed to stay in this one first, but then we ended up staying there.
Because there are so many tourists here, or like even Indians visiting this. There are a lot of like trash here. It's very, very dirty.
And that's very unfortunate. I mean, like, if you see what you're talking about, it's like just the entire ground is just filled with like unnecessary stuff, and
The touristic areas that we should
yeah,
be.
you don't really expect that. And that is like the main thing which I was wondering about. Like, are they going to kind of keep it clean still? But that's really not the story anymore.
Yeah, I think.
No, that's also like clean. Like, they also take care of the Taj, but also like for Taj you're paying a lot of money, right? I think like as a foreigner you end up paying a lot of money for the Taj, but you're not really doing that to be here in the Gateway of India. So that's a different thing. I think if you saw like maybe two things in India, like most of the things would be nicer, and that is just the trash and the honking. Like, if you just like do these two things, it kind of like already makes such a massive difference.
We were in a quiet area and there was no honking for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was really not that loud.
Let's see how the breakfast is. I have so much beard on my face right now that my face is not visible. So I think it would be time to cut it soon. Alina's struggle to build herself a European breakfast right now. I've taken the standard like this chole and kulche. I also have honey.
So we just got breakfast. Looks very good. So we are about to check out from the Taj. How was it?
I don't understand the hype.
I think it was good.
It was fine, but we have been to better places.
Actually, while we were in Mumbai, we were planning to do a street food vlog. But the first place we went to already right after the meal, we were feeling like we were having food poisoning. So that's why in the end we decided not to do any street food here.
We have checked into our last hotel for Mumbai. Tomorrow is the flight to Kochi. Alina wants to go to the mall, so I will take her to the mall and yeah, we see.
We got the momos finally after 4 years. Really excited.
It's too hot, so wait a little bit. Otherwise, the entire taste is ruined. And I will see the German tongue burn. Alina does this all the time. I'm buying Pepsi for her and like she already starts sipping. Shameless. What I get used to in India is like the taped toilet papers here right now in this hotel. And empty minibars, even in Taj. Like in any hotel we have gone to in India, the minibars are empty. Like you can quote unquote stay in 5-star hotels, but like this is not really 5-star. So Alina and I, we were thinking about like eating food right now and like having breakfast and stuff. I just had my Russian class and turns out the flight leaves just in 90 minutes. And I checked the time wrong. I was like, Indigo gives the flight tickets in a weird way. I was taking a look at the time when we reach New Delhi. This 4:55, whatever, 5:50. So yeah, that's what happened and now we are rushing to the airport.
You checked your parents' ticket.
No, I was checking mine. Right, so we finally made it. From the moment we actually arrived at the airport till us now getting inside through the entire security, through the gates and everything just took exactly 20 minutes, not longer than that.
Because of Bharat, I couldn't even do my makeup in the morning. Because he forgot that our flight was going.